guys, aren't you just sick of putting your makeup on only for it to slide off your face as soon as you walk out the door? In today's look, I will be doing a humidity and sweat-proof makeup that will stay put all day, but still has a glow, but more of a control glow. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, then keep watching. Okay, so firstly, we're going to put a primer underneath. I have the Maybelline Grippy Serum. This one has 24-hour wear, so this will guarantee that your foundation will stay put. It comes with a little dropper. We'll see how we go with this. I normally find droppers to be quite messy. I think we'll just go with one drop. The consistency is quite runny. I have a feeling I have to work quickly with this one. It just feels smooth to put on. It actually has a cooling effect. It feels nice on the skin. It doesn't feel drying. It's starting to dry down now. It is actually very grippy. I don't know if you can see that, but my skin, it has really got a hold of my skin there. It's definitely grippy. It feels a little bit like glue. I do have this Jelly Grip by Essence. It's an under eye primer, which also helps your concealer stay on longer. It claims to be gripping and refreshing. It comes in this sort of balm form. I'm not quite sure how I'm meant to put this on. I'm assuming you just go under your eyes like this. Oh, it actually does feel cooling and refreshing. It has created a little bit of a shine and glow under the eyes. It's actually added some hydration under my eyes. This one's extremely sticky. It's more sticky than the Maybelline one. Today for foundation, I'm going in with one of my favorites, the Maybelline 24-Hour Superstay Skin Tint. This foundation is awesome for when it's hot outside. It's got excellent coverage and it stays put all day. The only thing with this one is, once again, we have a dropper. Maybelline really like their droppers, so it can get a little bit messy. So this is in the shade 03. I just love how this looks on the skin. It's so flattering, especially on mature skin. This is a very flattering foundation. And it doesn't dry the skin out. Although it's long wearing, it is not drying at all. You can build this up to be a full coverage if you want to. It just gives such a beautiful glow to the skin. The coverage is actually really good for a skin tint. It's going on really nicely over both primers. Now that I've put my foundation over the top of the Grippy primer, it doesn't feel sticky anymore. That sticky feeling's gone. As you can see, that foundation's just given a beautiful natural glow. Today for concealer, I'm going in with L'Oreal True Match in light medium. I like this one. This one's long wearing as well, and it's also got skincare properties in there. It has caffeine in it, so it really helps with puffiness and dark circles. I'm bringing it across the eyes too, because I'm going to prime the eyes with my foundation and my powder later on. While I wait for the concealer to set, I'm going in with my MORPHE bronzing stick. This is actually a new product. It's the perfect contour shade for my skin tone, so I'll use it as a contour. This actually glides on really smoothly on the skin. I find it's probably a little bit harder to blend in compared to the Maybelline one. It requires a little bit more work to blend it in. I'm going to add a little bit more glow to the complexion, but this is controlled glow. I'm going in with my Revlon bronzing drops, and instead of mixing it with my foundation, I'm going to just pop it on top of the cheekbone. This is the shade Warm Bronze. I'm just starting off with one drop. I always tend to go overboard. So just blending it really well into the hand. I just like the glow that this gives. I'm just concentrating it on my cheekbones. Yes, I want more glow. I'm going in with my L'Oreal Lumi Glow Lotion. This one applies better with the fingers, so I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out of my finger. Look at that beautiful glow. I'm just going in with my Maybelline City Bronzer to set the liquid product so that they stay on a lot longer. I'm just avoiding the bits where I've added the glow. I'll just pop it underneath here where I put the contour stick. Today I'm going in with the Lumi liquid blush, and this one's in the shade Glowy Gold Pink. So this is a new color for me. I love this formula, so I went out and bought myself a new one. This is it swatched. It's the perfect color for warmer weather. I love how this one blends in. Look how pretty that is. I always go overboard with this blush. I put way too much on. My concealer's dried down now, so I'm going to go back in and I'm adding Morphe loose powder, which is called Mini Bake and Set. And this is in the shade Brightening Pink. I love this powder. It's so finely milled and it's incredibly blurring as well. It could be a possible dupe for Mario's pink powder or even the Huda Beauty one. Just adding powder around here because this is mainly the areas where pores show up. The key is to just set in the areas where you sweat the most. Today for eyeshadow, I have the L'Oreal Le Shadow Stick. These are absolutely brilliant. They have a great staying power, and especially in the warmer weather, they're convenient. You don't have to fiddle around with an eyeshadow palette. So So the key is just to bring it along the lash line. You have to work quickly with this eyeshadow because it dries down very quickly. You can bring it right up to the crease as well. I'm just using my Mecca Max light fluffy brush to bring it up to the crease. I love these shadow sticks. They're so quick and easy. L'Oreal makes some of the best shadow sticks. Just to create a bit more of a cohesive look, I'm just going in with my bronzer, and I might just bring it in along in the crease. And with the same bronzer just going underneath the lash line, I'm just going to add a powder blush over the top of the liquid one just to set it, and so we have a bit more staying power. And this is the L'Oreal Le Blush in the shade Candy Cane Pink. This one's just a really pretty pink shimmer. And with that Mecca Max flat brush, I'm going to go into I'm going into the blush, and I'm just going to add a little bit of pink along the edge. Now I love a little bit of bling in the middle of the eye. I'm going to add a shimmer to the middle of my eye. I have the new Morphe palette in the shade Outer Spice. This palette is absolutely stunning. If you're interested in seeing this, I have another video where I do a look with this one. I'm just going to go in with this soft pink. They've got the best shimmer shades in this palette. I'm just going to add it here. Just adds the prettiest shimmer to the eye. I'm just going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Double Dual End brush, and I'm going to add an inner corner highlight. This shade I'm using is called Cinnamon Twist. And for eyeliner, I'm going in with a L'Oreal Infallible in Bronzed Espresso. And this is a really long wearing eyeliner, so when you are sweating the day away, this will stay in place. This eyeliner will not let you down. I just like how it glides across the eye. I always like to pull out a little wing and just smudging it out so it's not such a harsh line. And just pulling it out into a slight wing. And for mascara, I have the Maybelline Sky High. This is one of the best mascaras at the drugstore. And the one I have here is waterproof. See if I can do this without messing it up. Oh. What I really love about this formula is it's not too clumpy, so it's really user-friendly. And the wand, it is quite tapered and really easy to get in there. I always like to do my bottom lash line as well. You don't need to worry with this one because it's waterproof. It is not going to move. Just going in with my absolute favorite brow product from the drugstore, Maybelline Builder Brow. If you haven't used Builder Brow before, you're just drawing on little strokes. It's really great if you don't have many brows to begin with. You can just draw them on and it looks absolutely natural. Just creates a nice natural fluttery brow. And it has a gel on the back also, which will set your brows in place. Now for lips, I have one of my favorites. This is the Maybelline Line Lifter in the shade Line Leader. I know I always use this one in my videos. I'll just swatch it. As you can see, it's just the perfect everyday nude color. And you'll find with the Maybelline lip liners, these stay put all day. This is not going anywhere. And I bring it right across the lips too. For lips, I've got the Superstay Vinyl Ink. This is not going anywhere. It's not going to budge. And it is also really quite comfortable on the lips as well. This one's shade 15 Peachy. And I'll just swatch it. It's just this gorgeous warm nude tone, which is perfect for the warmer weather. And these smell absolutely delightful. They smell like vanilla. I bought this yesterday from the drugstore. This is called Rimmel Thrill Seeker. This one smells like strawberries. It's almost like the chewy lollies. It smells like Zappos? Strawberry Zappos. We have a lolly candy called Zappos, and it smells exactly like this. I find this one on its own has no color pigment to it at all, so I will use this one over lipsticks, but it looks nice over lipsticks. And to finish off, I've got Milani Make It Last, and this will ensure that your makeup stays put all day. So spraying from about here and waving it around. It has a really refreshing smell to it, and it almost feels cooling on the skin. Just letting it dry. So this is the final look. Although it's glowy, it's controlled glow. We worked in layers. No matter how hot and humid you are, this is going to stay in place. Thank you so much for joining me. And please remember to like and subscribe because it really helps me out. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.